What you guys, got another mobile phone review here for you. Now when I got asked to do a review of the BlackView 8000 Pro, I thought I'd jump at the chance because I wanted to test its ruggedness. Now this is a rugged type phone which is designed for hardcore use. It's shockproof, it's waterproof and dustproof and all that sort of good stuff. They say it can stay underwater for 30 minutes and also you can drop it. And there is videos on YouTube showing just that, so I thought I'd put it to the test myself. Now once you open up the box, this is what you're going to get inside your phone box. As you can see, you got your phone and also the BlackView user manual here, and it's a pretty chunky and heavy phone, guys. So, and the glass is pretty strong as well. So you get some earbuds as well inside here, and it's around about 235 English pounds. So it's not a cheap phone. So I'm hoping that this is going to be as good as they say it is. So you see we've got charging cable here. This is USB to Type-C charging cable here. Now what I'm going to do in this video is not a full review. We'll do that in another video if it lasts through my waterproof test and shockproof test. That's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So you can see you've got another adapter inside here, some sort of a Type-C adapter, I think that is, to a normal micro USB adapter. And there's another 2-pin plug there which is for charging your phone. You can use a 3-pin plug with a USB end on it. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to use this, but this is for charging as well, as you can see. Now I just used a standard 3-pin plug on mine and it worked fine, going straight into the mains. So also you can plug that into a 3-pin adapter as well. Now these little screws here, you get some extra screws and a screwdriver so you can change out your SIM card. So here we have some water here, and I'm going to be putting the phone straight in. Now if it survives all this water test and shockproof test, then I will do a full review of this phone. So hopefully everything goes okay. So I'm going to get the starter timer watch going here. And there's enough water inside here to submerge the phone, and they say it can be left in there for up to 30 minutes. So I'm going to be lenient and give it a 1 minute, and we'll see what happens here. So I'm just going to leave it inside the water here, and you can see, I'll just keep moving about so you can see it is submerged. Now making a phone waterproof is very difficult, and it's one of the hardest things to do, and that's probably why Samsung is so successful with their flagship phones, because they are waterproof. So we're going to be seeing whether this is totally waterproof and it works afterwards. You can see it's still working at the moment, there's no problems, so hopefully everything is going to go okay. Everything seems to be going okay at the moment. So we'll give this, say, 1 minute and 10 seconds, just allow the 10 seconds for me to put it into the water, and we'll see what happens after this. So I'll just let this count down, and it always amazes me when phones do survive water like this. I mean, it's done pretty well at 1 minute already, so I'm just going to pull this out and have a look at it and see whether it's still functional. Now you do see some there is an audio jack on the top and also a charging port on the bottom, so these need to be watertight to stop water getting in. You can see it's still working. There is water all over the actual phone itself, and you can see it's still working here. So it survived that 1 minute test. I may put it in for another minute or 30 seconds or something like that. I'll just quickly leave it on, playing a game here. And I'll speed this process up in a second, so I'll probably leave it for another minute just to see. Now they say it does last up to I think 30 minutes, which is quite a long time, so I'm not going to leave it for that long. So I think we've got enough waterproof testing there now, so I'm just going to quickly dry this off. Now I did notice the speaker was a little bit muffled after being in the water, but hopefully that will dry out. The speaker is on the back of the phone, and you can see the phone is still working okay here. So what I want to do next is I want to do a drop test. Now they're saying that you can drop this phone and it does support shockproof. So I'm just going to drop it, say, from my hip, which is around about, say, 2 feet or 3 feet. Not even 3 feet, I would say. Now also on the front here, I've been using this screwdriver to give this a scratch. Now there is a protective coating on here, as you'll see in a second, which you can remove, and it does protect the glass. So there is Gorilla Glass inside here, and there is also a cover over the top of this, which you probably can't see, but it just removes the you'll see all the scratches on there. But when I remove that film, it will be protecting the glass, hopefully. So we'll try and remove this in a second. Just did a quick drop there, and I'll do another drop as well. As you can see, it's only just in front of me, so literally 2.5 feet, 2 feet. And there we go. The phone just shut down there for some reason and started to reboot. Now I'm going to remove this film here, and the phone has actually turned off. So I'm going to try and power the phone up, and this is when I noticed there was a problem. So what I'm going to do here is power the phone on. Now I've tried numerous different things to get this powered up. I tried draining the battery, I tried charging it, and it kept doing a spontaneous reboot. I tried to do a complete factory reset on it, and it would not start. So as you can see here, there is no physical damage on the phone whatsoever, no scuffs, and yet the videos I've seen on YouTube where they're throwing it downstairs and it's still working, well, I only dropped that from my hip and now it's not working. So whether the water has killed this phone or whether the drop from my hip has killed the phone, I don't know. But it's a shame because it's a really decent sort of phone, and I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest, because I wanted to do a review here. But as you can see, I'll power this on again, and I've tried just about everything to get this working and it just won't fire up. And when I put some power onto it, you'll see it'll come on, and it started to act really peculiar once I dropped it that second time. Now there's no cracks on the screen or anything like that. The videos I've seen, they're throwing them downstairs and they're still working, so I'm not sure whether I've had a defect one. You'll see it'll come on, the Android screen comes on, and then all of a sudden it switches back off and on again, as you can see here. And this is its where it stays. It doesn't do any more than this now. Now I tried to do a full factory reset on this, and it gave me some sort of code up on the screen, and then it was stuck on that screen, so it obviously won't boot for some reason. It doesn't like something. Now whether the water's damaged this, I don't know, or whether the drop has damaged it, I really couldn't tell you, because obviously once the water gets into the electronics, it's possible that that could cause the issue. But this is what you're going to get. So pretty disappointed. I wanted to do a review, so I can't now do a review. Maybe I should have done it the other way around, but I wanted to show this video to you guys just in case you are thinking about buying it. And this is exactly what happens. If I'd have purchased this phone for 235 English pounds, I'd have been pretty disappointed if that happened to my phone after they said it was waterproof and shockproof. Now of course the part of this test was just to see whether the BV8000 Pro can really withstand what they said it can withstand, and of course it hasn't worked in this case. So the videos you see on YouTube and them throwing down the stairs, I'm not so sure they are completely true. Maybe they got another phone and they switch phones, I don't know, but it's definitely not worked for this phone. I'm quite disappointed. But anyway, it's not to blacken the BlackView BV8000 Pro's name, and it's just really to do tests on the phone that they sent me for review, and that's what my job is to do, is to bring you truthful reviews. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. My name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope this answers your questions, and I want to thank GearBest for sending this one over for review. It's a shame that I can't now do the full review, but I was hoping that this was going to work and I'll be able to do the review afterwards, try to mix something up here a little bit, but it's obviously not worked out. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Bye for now.